about it, but my heart was here. And so I'm here. So let me tell you the real story. She was talking about Matt courting me for like 3 years. It's so awesome to be in business with great friends. And so I was looking at Chris Hart's slides about Asians making a 23% chance of being millionaires, right? So I think Matt said, "Oh hey, I make $1 million. Let me go holla." I said, "Hey, you're speaking with an accent to me, bro. I speak English." Guys, a lot of you guys are asking about how this case, and guys, you know, I'm here, this happened to stumble across my plate, guys. I'm not out there with a spear. I'm here to build a big ass business. Anyone here to build a big ass business? Awesome. Let me take you through my journey. This is my turning point, aha moment, guys. I didn't grow up with a father. Passed when I was very, very young, so this is my everything. She's, contrary to the stats, I didn't grow up with money. She was a hairdresser, guys. Right? So she sparked the seed of ambition into entrepreneurship. And I'll tell you, about 5 years ago, I walked into her house, and she was crying, reading a statement from Morgan Stanley. And that day, I learned she lost over $200,000. She's in her 70s. What business does someone in their 70s have losing over $200,000? And here's the problem, guys. I was in the wrong industry to actually correct that wrong or right that wrong. Right? So most of my adult life, really all of my adult life, I was in law enforcement. And people ask me, how did you leave that job? How did you go from law enforcement? That's me. I was like this, right? I said to do this, right? And you know, it's funny because after about 12 to 15 years, guys, it just became a long job. And I felt I deserved more than my paycheck. You guys always hear, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Who here's ever heard that before, growing up? What do you want to do? Here's the real question, write this down. How do you want to live? Right? Because how you want to live determines what you need to do. And it just so happens that we're in the money industry, we're in the most lucrative industry on planet Earth. And I'm excited about that. Anyone here have haters? Raise your hand if you have haters. I gotta tell you, in the law enforcement community, I had hella haters. If you're not from the Bay Area, hella means a lot. A lot. I had hella haters. They didn't want to win. How dare you make money outside of law enforcement, is what they said. Right? So now, man, dreams come true. I've never stepped foot in a professional football field, and I walked into the Dallas Cowboys team because our amazing CEO, Patrick Bet-David, rents out the whole stadium for an after party. Who does that, right? Mr. Money Smart guy right there. And this is Matt Sheehan out of our office, right, in San Mateo. And then, you know, again, blown away, mind blown on the field. Okay, so my journey, guys. And so Matt tokens this term, you know what, since you were in law enforcement, you should be financial first responder. And I was like, I like that. I like that. No, there's only one Money Smart guy. Okay? So behind the scenes, everyone's asking me questions about this case, guys. It really began with building. Let me give you the lineage. Right? It started with me. I had a good friend, his name is Mark. And Mark found Ati. Where you at, Ati? Stand up. There it is. You found Ati. Get this. He was at a rich dad, poor dad. And he actually kept his options open still at a rich dad, poor dad event. Right? So, Ati brings his sister, Fina. So, Fina, stand up. From Extreme 1. There she is, right? And then Fina recruits a guy that coaches her kids in sports, and that's Brian Barfeld. Brian Barfeld, stand up. There he is, right? I didn't know this was going to happen, right? That was the lineage. So it took me actually going out there building a business, not out there trying to write products. Does that make sense? Say yes. Okay? All right. So it's not about what you say, all right? I said this the last time I trained a trainer. It's not what people are like, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? It's not anything that I said. It's who I was at the time that case stumbled across my path. Does that make sense? Right? It's because I was prepared. And I use this analogy. My net was strong. And I kind of made that analogy with a tuna fisherman, how they dive into the live cargo, right? And they're constantly patching up their nets. so that the big fish that they catch can't see the hole that you have in your game, because if you do have holes in your game, they're going to swim right out. So your net has to be really, really tight. Okay? So when you talk about some misconceptions of high net worth, people think that they always are consulted properly. That's not the case. I've met a lot of people that make a lot of money and they don't know anything. They always have, you guys ever hear anyone say, I have a guy? Who is this guy? Everyone says I have the guy. I think it's the same guy, right? Or, but here's one of the things I say. I say a lot of things, but what's more important to you? What's more important to you? Loyalty to your guy or results? What's more important? I get that all the time. Okay? So when we're actually, that's a delayed reaction. Okay? All right, middle American perception. Retirement is about age. You ever poll a room, like, when are you going to retire? When are you going to retire? When are you going to retire? And people say, what age do people say? 60, 65. And I'm like, who told you that? It's the opposite. Retirement's not about age, it's about income. If you have enough income coming in and you can live whatever lifestyle that you have, you can just retire. Okay? All right. So how about let's think through this here. I'm going to go back to school and figure it out. Anyone ever heard this? I'm going to go back to school and figure it out. Why? You did it one time already. It didn't work. Why you do it again? Yeah. Or, this is my biggest pet peeve. When someone says, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. When people say, I'm good to me, you're not good to hang out with me. That's what I say. That's what I think, right? I have my 401k. Let me kind of paint the picture here. Does this sound familiar? Hi, I'm Danny. I'm from HR. This is my HR voice. I'm from HR. Well, here's your 401k, along with your onboarding paperwork. Take it, and then you can just go ahead and circle boxes and check them like you're playing bingo. Oh, you want to ask questions? I don't have answers, because I'm just HR. Please ask them of your broke coworkers what they're doing, and you just set it and forget it. And it's all praying. Does that sound familiar? I know. That's like sheep herding. Sheep herding. Right? I kind of make those sounds when people say that in my office, right? The worst case scenarios don't apply to me. That's what actually people think. All right? Here's the dilemma. Let me whiz through this. There was a state tax liability in this case, right? And this actually, Brian's father intended to sell an asset that was paying him probably close to 7 figures in rental income. Paid off. And I'm like, really? Why would you want to do that? Okay, so you gotta have these conversations. So the solution was a multi-generational estate IUL. Believe it or not, it was an IUL and not an actual annuity. $24 million. So it was uninsurable, but guess what? All of a sudden, we found a loophole. We insured the son. Now he has a way to actually keep that wealth in the family. Okay, let me, there you go. Here's the compensation. Families served, right? Initial compensation. Because that was only half of it. That was only half of it, right? 251 total comp, right? Brian Barfield as an associate, 41,000 on one case. Total comp, 86,000 as an associate. Check out Phoenix override. Check out Phoenix override. $21,000 override. Override. 43,000 total comp. A total of $381,000 total comp paid out in this case. Wow. All right. So anyways, guys, that's my story. Guys, it's not about what you say, it's who you are at the time when you meet these people. You gotta have your game strong. I was just meeting one of the security guards. Oh, she's back. There you are. Right? She goes, I hate my job. No, she loves her job. I'm just kidding. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'll end with this. I go, are you gonna do something about it? It drops on your lap and you don't seize it. You deserve to be right where you are.
if you can just track stuff like that or think like that, then they're going to keep coming and coming and coming to you. And just so you guys know, Danny and Extreme One are tied most butts and seats in our hierarchy along with Mason. There you go. So we're building. Proud of you guys. Now, for a little housekeeping, I know this is the mindset you got to come in here and do this with. There's certain people, when they come to this convention, you can tell how serious they take it. And for us as owners, as those that take this business very, very seriously, we also need to be, do our due diligence to hold people accountable. 3 levels of people that are going to come here. George kind of pointed this out to me, and I'm going to address it because I'm not afraid to do it. I hope you guys aren't afraid as well. Because what you guys have right now is an opportunity that's very, very valuable, and you don't want people to compromise or take it for granted. So there's an individual that will come in here and say, you know what, it's Vegas. Let me get a drink. Let me party. Let me come into convention with a drink. Look to your left and look to your right. Give them that awkward look that they're in here right now with the alcoholic beverage. Just look at them. Look to your left, look to your right. Just give them that stare. You guys are now called out. Coming in here with alcohol. Like you think this is a party. Yeah, there you go. Make it awkward. If I were you and you have an alcoholic beverage in here, I would make it go away really, really fast. Number 2, the person that comes in here and says, I don't know why I'm here, I'm trying to figure that out, but I don't need distractions from people that aren't taking this very seriously, because I came here with the last nickel and penny that I have to my name, and I'm trying to find an answer, and you're supposed to respect that, right? Okay? And then you got that third layer comes here knowing exactly why they're here. They're here to completely dominate. Who's that? Who's here?
The pursuit of greatness. Everyone has. Some simply choose not to pursue it. Maybe they find another destination. Because greatness is not a well-marked path. It's not a popular trail. It's not the easy hike with signposts up ahead that tell you to turn left, tell you to turn right to get you to is a forgiving journey. There are no guarantees in the pursuit of greatness. There's no signing bonuses. There's no pre-greatness interviews. And there are no victory laps before you start this journey. Sometimes people don't pursue greatness, and you wonder why. With the pursuit of greatness, it is an unforgiving journey. But what's interesting about it is that sometimes you need to tell someone else. Because the pursuit of greatness is about letting other people know. Because they realize that the journey is going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. And it might be challenging. With the pursuit of greatness, you can quit anytime you want to quit. You might quit because it is too hard, too challenging, too difficult. But sometimes, someone comes up and they say, I want to pursue greatness. And what they do is they start by telling themselves they want to be great. I want to be great. Yeah. Now at that moment, they realize that the journey is going to be challenging. So they decide to tell someone else. Someone that they trust. Somebody who's not going to criticize them. They're not going to ridicule them, call them crazy, or try to trip them up. Someone who's going to help them stay the course. Someone like a friend, or a family member, or a teammate, or a coach, or a trainer, or maybe even a company. Simplicity Financial is designed for the pursuit of greatness. We're designed for the busy days, those lonely workouts, those lonely practices. We're designed for the weeks of training, for the seconds of victory. But more importantly, we're designed for you. Because greatness is within all of you. Right? I want everybody to form the following thought in their mind. I want to be great. Take that moment and tell it to yourself. It's the first step to greatness. Simplicity Financial, we can make retirement planning easy and simple to understand. For example, did you know there are only 3 types of sales in this industry? I don't care what you sell. You can sell stocks, bonds, mutual funds, variable annuities, fixed annuities, cash value life insurance, or you could position CDs at a bank. But clients only do 3 things with their money, period. Clients who want to accumulate wealth, you can know that they can receive upside potential from a major market index with no downside risk. And then we simply find the time horizon that matches their need, 5, 10 years, 20 years, to target 3 income markets. The first income market is income now. That's clients who want money in the first 12 months. That's when they need income. Guaranteed each and every year. If they hold it for 10 years, 10 times 10 is 100, you can guarantee that you double their income account. Then there's the income later market. That's baby boomers. They've got a time horizon of 11 years or so. You can now offer a 25% bonus on an income account. The income account grows by 17.5%. It's a great benefit for those people that are looking at retirement. The final type of sale in this industry is wealth transfer. These are people who they don't need to accumulate much more. They're really trying to effectively and efficiently transfer wealth to an heir. The end result of that sale, how do you want to leave the money? Do you want to leave it in lump sum? Or do I need to manage a distribution? Would you agree with me? There are some people in this world who should never be given a lump sum check of money. Right? It's like half my family, literally. You know, I'm going to share a quick story. I'm a Native American Indian. Yeah, baby. Got some cousins in the ground. I was born and raised on a tiny little Indian reservation in northern Wisconsin. And in 1992, federal gaming laws put into place the rights for natives to have casinos on their property.